can sometimes be worth a fortune. In this episode, we'll uncover the mystery of the 1966 Roosevelt dime without a mint mark. Yes, the one making headlines for being worth an astonishing $66,999. That's right, a simple dime that most people overlook could be worth more than a brand new car, or even a down payment on a house. Before we get into what makes this dime so valuable, let's take a quick look at its history. The Roosevelt dime was first introduced in 1946 to honor President Franklin D. Roosevelt, a champion in the fight against polio. By 1966, the U.S. Mint was producing millions of these dimes each year. But here's the kicker: coins produced between 1965 and 1967 don't have mint marks at all. This was a deliberate decision to discourage hoarding during a nationwide coin shortage. So, if all 1966 dimes lack a mint mark, what makes this one special? Stick around, because we're about to reveal the jaw-dropping details. Okay, here's the deal. The 1966 Roosevelt dime that sold for $66,999 wasn't your typical pocket change. This specific coin was graded by professional numismatists as being in MS68 plus condition, which means it's nearly flawless. In the world of coin collecting, condition is everything. The fewer scratches, marks, or imperfections, the higher the grade, and the value skyrockets accordingly. Out of millions of 1966 dimes, only a handful have ever been graded this high. That's what makes this coin so rare, and so valuable. Let's break it down. There are three main reasons this coin fetched $66,999:1 condition. As I mentioned earlier, this coin's near-perfect state is almost unheard of for its age. 2 Historical context. The no-mint mark dimes from this era are already unique because they represent a transitional period in U.S. coinage. 3 Collector demand. The Roosevelt dime series is beloved by collectors, and rare. High-grade examples like this one are a dream find for any serious numismatist. Now you're probably wondering, could I have a valuable 1966 dime in my collection? The answer is, maybe. Here's what to look for. 1. Check for condition. Look for coins that appear pristine, no scratches, wear, or discoloration. 2. Get your coins graded. If you think you've found a gem, send it to a professional grading service like PCGS or NGC. 3. Be realistic. While the $66,999 dime is extraordinary, even lower-graded coins from 1966 can fetch good money, sometimes hundreds of dollars. So, what's the current market value for a 1966 Roosevelt dime? For average circulated coins, it's only about 10 cents. But for high-grade examples, prices can range from $50 to several $1,000s. And, as we saw, the creme de la creme hit $66,999. Pro tip: stay updated on auction sites like Heritage Auctions or eBay, where rare coins often make surprise appearances. So, there you have it. The incredible story of the 1966 Roosevelt dime worth $66,999. Who knew a tiny coin could carry such a big value? Whether you're a seasoned collector or just getting started, always keep an eye out for hidden treasures in your change jar. If you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up, subscribe to your channel name, and hit the bell icon so you don't miss our next deep dive into the world of valuable coins. Let me know in the comments if you've ever found an unusual or rare coin. We'd love to hear your stories. Thanks for watching, and as always, happy collecting! Hey everyone, welcome back to Treasure Hunt, the channel where we uncover hidden gems, sometimes literally, in everyday life. If you're new here, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications. You won't want to miss what we're revealing today. So, what makes the 1973 no-mint mark Roosevelt dime so special? First, let's break it down. The U.S. Mint typically places a small mint mark on coins to indicate where they were produced, like a D for Denver or an S for San Francisco. If a coin has no mint mark, it usually means it was minted in Philadelphia. But here's the catch: not all no-mint mark coins are valuable. Most 1973 dimes without a mint mark are worth face value, just 10 cents. but the one that fetched $33,999 at auction? It's not your average dime. This particular coin stands out because of its proof strike. Proof coins are special. They're made with extra care and have a mirror-like finish. In 1973, proof coins were struck exclusively at the San Francisco Mint and should carry an S Mint mark. But due to a rare minting error, some proof dimes were struck without the S mark. These coins were released into the world and have since become a coveted rarity among collectors. Fast forward to today, and these error dimes have become the holy grail for numismatists. In a recent auction, one of these dimes fetched an astonishing $33,999. That's over 340,000 times its face value. The key to this high value? Condition and certification. Rare coins like this one are graded by professional services like PCGS or NGC. The 1973 no-mint mark dime that sold for nearly $34,000 was graded PF68 Ultra Cameo, meaning it's in near-perfect condition with incredible detail and contrast. Now you're probably wondering, could I have one of these in my collection? Here's what to do. Check your proof sets. If you or someone you know has a 1973 proof set, carefully examine the dime. Look for missing mint marks. Proof dimes from 1973 should have an S for San Francisco. If there's no S, you might be holding a jackpot. Get it graded. If you think you found one, send it to a professional grading service for authentication. Over the years, the value of this coin has skyrocketed. In 2001, a similar no-mint mark proof dime sold for $8,000. Today, it's quadrupled in value, showing just how much demand has grown in the coin collecting world. So, there you have it, the story of a humble dime turned treasure. The 1973 no-mint mark Roosevelt dime is proof that rare coins can hide in plain sight. Whether you're a seasoned collector or a curious beginner, always check your coins. You never know what you might find. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up and share it with your friends, especially those coin enthusiasts in your life. Don't forget to subscribe for more amazing stories about hidden treasures. Until next time, happy hunting, a common feature on early US coins, symbolizing strength and unity. The inscriptions around the coin include John Quincy Adams and the years of his presidency, 1825 to 1829, along with the phrase, "In God we trust," and the mint mark. What's important to note here is that these coins were produced in relatively small numbers, especially in comparison to modern coinage. Due to their age and historical significance, they become highly sought after by collectors and investors alike. So, why are these coins worth so much money today? The value of a coin like the John Quincy Adams $1 coin is influenced by several key factors. Rarity. The coins were minted in limited quantities, with some years producing far fewer than others. Because of this, they're rare and harder to find in good condition. Condition. The condition of the coin is crucial when determining its value. Coins that have been well preserved, especially those that are graded as uncirculated or proof status, are worth significantly more. Historical significance. As a piece of U.S. presidential history, the coin has a deep connection to one of the early presidents of the United States, which adds to its collectability and price tag. So, just how much can you expect to pay for a John Quincy Adams $1 coin today? The market value varies greatly depending on the coin's year of minting, its condition, and whether or not it has been certified by a reputable grading company like the Numismatic Guarantee Corporation, NGC, or the Professional Coin Grading Service, PCGS. In general, here's a breakdown of the current market value of the John Quincy Adams $1 coin, uncirculated coins, for a high quality. Uncirculated John Quincy Adams $1 coin, you can expect to pay anywhere between $300 to $500, depending on its grade. These coins are rare and coveted by collectors who want to add pristine examples to their collections. Lower grade coins, coins that show signs of wear and tear, such as those in circulated condition, can still fetch a price of $50 to $150. While these coins might not be perfect, they still hold historical value and are in demand. Proof coins, special proof versions, which are coins that were struck with extra care and often have a mirror-like finish, can go for significantly higher prices, sometimes as much as $1,000 or more. But the value of the John Quincy Adams $1 coin isn't just a thing of the past, it's also an investment opportunity. Over the last few years, presidential coins like this one have seen an increase in demand, partly due to a growing interest in rare, historical U.S. currency. Investors who got in early have already seen their coin values appreciate. At auctions, we've seen coins in high grades sell for thousands of dollars, especially those that have been graded by top-tier grading services. With the rise of online coin marketplaces and auction sites, collectors are now able to bid on and sell these coins from all over the world. If you're thinking about investing in one of these coins, it's crucial to stay informed about market trends. The demand for rare and historical coins continues to rise, but so does the competition. So, if you've got one of these coins in your collection, or you're thinking about adding one, be sure to get it graded by a reputable service to help establish its true market value. So, where can you buy or sell these coins? You have a few options. Coin dealers. Many coin dealers specialize in historical U.S. currency, including presidential coins. They can help you find high-quality pieces or assist you in selling your own coins at the best price. Online marketplaces. Websites like eBay and Heritage Auctions are great places to find or auction these coins. Just make sure you're buying from a reputable seller. Coin shows and auctions. Attending coin shows can also give you access to rare finds and allow you to interact with other collectors and dealers. In conclusion, the John Quincy Adams $1 coin from 1825 to 1829 is more than just a piece of currency. It's a piece of American history. With its rarity, historical significance, and impressive market value, it's no wonder why it's sought after by both collectors and investors alike. Whether you're looking to add one to your collection or you're simply curious about the coin's worth, understanding its history and value is key to appreciating why it's such an important part of U.S. numismatic history. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you don't miss out on more exciting coin content. Let us know in the comments below if you've ever owned a John Quincy Adams $1 coin or if you're thinking about investing in one. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time. Have you ever wondered what makes certain coins so valuable? Well, today we're diving into the history and hidden worth of a very special piece of American currency, the Andrew Jackson $1 coin, minted between 1829 and 1837. You might be surprised to learn just how much this piece of history is worth today. Stay tuned as we explore its fascinating story and current market value. The coin we're talking about today doesn't come from any ordinary era. In fact, the Andrew Jackson $1 coin is steeped in history that goes back to the early 19th century. But here's the thing, this coin isn't just valuable because of its history. There are several factors that determine how much it's worth today, and that number might blow your mind. The history behind the Andrew Jackson $1 coin. The Andrew Jackson $1 coin, minted between 1829 and 1837, was issued as part of the United States' ongoing efforts to produce coins that reflected the growing importance of the nation's leaders. Jackson, the populist seventh president, was chosen as the face of this coin, a symbol of his role in shaping American history. But unlike other coins of its time, this dollar coin became iconic. Jackson's presidency was marked by monumental events such as his aggressive policies toward Native Americans, his opposition to the Bank of the United States, and the creation of the modern Democratic Party. His bold decisions shaped the future of America, and his image on this coin represents the forceful personality that defined the era. Why is the 1829 to 1837 $1 coin valuable today? Now, you might be asking, what makes this specific coin worth so much? Well, the answer lies in both its rarity and the condition it's in. The Andrew Jackson $1 coin is part of a series that was only produced for a limited time during his presidency, and a combination of factors makes these coins rare and highly sought after by collectors today. First and foremost, the coin's rarity is tied to how few were made during Jackson's presidency. Many of these coins were either lost to time, melted down, or kept in poor condition over the years. This means that finding one in excellent condition is like finding a needle in a haystack. Condition and grading. What affects the price? When it comes to coins, condition is everything. The higher the quality of the coin, the higher the price it can fetch. Coins are graded on a scale from poor to perfect mint state, with terms like good, very fine, and mint state being used to describe their condition. The better the grade, the more money you could potentially make from selling it. For the Andrew Jackson $1 coin, a coin in uncirculated condition could be worth significantly more than one that's been heavily worn or damaged. For instance, a well-preserved, high-grade example could be worth thousands of dollars. Current market value. How much is it worth today? Now, let's get into the good stuff, the current market value of the Andrew Jackson $1 coin. Depending on the condition, a coin from this era can range in price from a few $100s to thousands. For example, a coin in good condition might go for around $300 to $500, while one in fine condition could be worth anywhere between $500 and $1,000. However, if you have a coin that's graded as extremely fine or better, especially one with a rare mint mark or a unique feature, you might be able to sell it for upwards of $2,000 or even more at auction. In fact, top-tier examples have been known to fetch $5,000 or more. Several factors influence the price of an Andrew Jackson $1 coin, including rarity, condition, demand, and the specific mint mark. Coins from certain mints, such as the Philadelphia Mint, may fetch a higher price due to fewer examples being released to the public. Also, keep in mind that collectors are always on the lookout for coins with specific traits, such as misprints, unique markings, or errors, that can increase the coin's value exponentially. So, if you've come across one of these coins, it's worth having it professionally graded to see how much it could be worth. Tips for collecting and selling Andrew Jackson $1 coins. Looking to buy or sell your own Andrew Jackson $1 coin? Here are a few tips. First, make sure you get the coin authenticated by a reputable professional grading service like the Numismatic Guarantee Corporation or the Professional Coin Grading Service. This will ensure you know exactly what condition your coin is in. Next, consider the best places to sell. Coin auctions, both online and in person, can be great options for fetching top dollar, especially if you have a high-grade coin. Also, coin dealers may offer competitive prices, but be sure to shop around and get multiple offers. The Andrew Jackson $1 coin is much more than just a piece of currency. It's a relic from one of the most pivotal periods in American history. Its value today reflects both the historical significance of Andrew Jackson himself and the enduring legacy of American numismatics. So, the next time you come across one of these coins, remember, you could be holding a small fortune in your hands. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this deep dive into the Andrew Jackson $1 coin, be sure to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell for more fascinating coin content. Until next time, happy collecting! Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. If you're into rare coins, historical artifacts, or just curious about the hidden gems of American currency, you're in the right place. Today, we're diving into the fascinating world of the 1837 to 1841 Martin Van Buren $1 coin. This is a piece of American history that might just be sitting in your collection, or maybe it's still hidden in your spare change. But how much is it really worth today? Well, in this video, we're going to break down the history of this coin, what makes it so valuable, and its current market value. So, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and let's get started. Let's start with a little history lesson. The 1837 to 1841 Martin Van Buren $1 coin was issued during the presidency of, you guessed it, Martin Van Buren, the 8th President of the United States. These coins were part of the Liberty Head design series, which was the first official coinage series under the U.S. Mint Act of 1792 that introduced the dollar as a standard denomination. Before we get into the value, let's talk about the coin's design. The obverse, or front, features a portrait of President Martin Van Buren. The reverse shows an eagle with outstretched wings, a classic symbol of American power and pride. Now, what makes the 1837 to 1841 Martin Van Buren $1 coin stand out? Well, it's not just the historical significance. There are several factors that contribute to its rarity and, as a result, its value in the market today. First off, you'll notice that these coins were minted in relatively low numbers. In fact, the total production across these years was much smaller compared to modern coins. The U.S. Mint produced these coins during a time of economic instability, which made them harder to find, and even harder to keep in good condition. Additionally, the design of these coins is unique because it was created during a transitional period in U.S. currency. The coin wasn't just a tribute to President Van Buren, but also represented the changing ideals of the United States during the 19th century. Collectors and historians alike are drawn to the story behind the coin, adding to its desirability. Now, let's talk about what affects the value of this coin. There are several factors to keep in mind when determining its worth, and it all boils down to these key elements. 1. Rarity. These coins were produced in limited quantities, so finding them in circulation today is quite rare. 2. Condition/grade. The condition of the coin plays a huge role. Coins are graded on a scale from good to mint state. The better the condition, the higher the value. Coins with sharp details, minimal wear, and no visible damage tend to fetch the highest prices. 3. Market demand. Like any collectible, demand will influence the price. As interest in vintage and rare coins grows, the value of these coins can increase. Special editions or coins with unique characteristics, like minting errors, might command even higher prices. Alright, let's get down to the million-dollar question. Just how much is the 1837 to 1841 Martin Van Buren $1 coin worth today? Now, prices for these coins can vary significantly based on their condition, rarity, and market fluctuations. On average, here's what you can expect, in good to very good condition. A coin in lower grades might be worth around $200 to $500. These are typically well-worn, showing signs of age and circulation. In fine to very fine condition, coins that are in better shape could range anywhere from $500 to $1,000. These coins have more detail visible, though they still show some wear. In extremely fine to mint state condition, coins in near-perfect condition can sell for anywhere between $1,000 and $2,000. If the coin is graded at MS63 or higher, it could potentially fetch even more, up to $3,000 or more depending on the auction house and buyer interest. Remember, if you're talking about a rare minting error or a coin with an especially low mintage number, it could push the price even higher. So, how can you buy or sell one of these coins? If you're looking to add one to your collection or potentially cash in on one you already have, here are a few tips. First, always check the grading. You want to know exactly what you're buying or selling. Look for trusted coin dealers and platforms like Heritage Auctions, eBay, or reputable numismatic shops. It's always wise to get a professional opinion if you're unsure about a coin's authenticity or condition. Second, make sure you're getting the best price. Do some research on the coin's market value by checking past sales and auction results to see where the current market is for the coin. So, there you have it, everything you need to know about the 1837 to 1841 Martin Van Buren $1 coin and its value in today's market. Whether you're a seasoned collector or just starting out, these coins represent a great opportunity to own a piece of history. If you're lucky enough to have one in your collection, or if you're thinking about acquiring one, make sure to keep an eye on the market to get the best deal possible. Thanks so much for watching. Don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe, and drop a comment below if you've ever come across one of these coins or if you have any questions. Until next time, keep collecting and stay curious. Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today, we've got an exciting video for all you coin collectors and history enthusiasts. We're diving deep into a unique piece of U.S. history, the 1849 to 1850 Zachary Taylor $1 coin. But it's not just about history today, we're also talking value, because this coin is worth a lot of money in today's market. Before we get started, make sure you hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications so you never miss out on more coin knowledge, market insights, and fascinating historical finds. Alright, let's get into it. Let's start with a little history lesson on this coin. The 1849 to 1850 Zachary Taylor $1 coin is part of a significant era in American coinage. It was minted during the presidency of Zachary Taylor, who served as the 12th President of the United States from 1849 to 1850. Taylor's presidency was brief, lasting only a little over a year before his untimely death in 1850, but his image graced coins in a way that few presidents did, thanks to this unique $1 coin. The coin itself is part of the Type 1 series of the gold dollar, which was first minted in 1849 by the U.S. Mint in response to the California gold rush. Now, let's talk about the design of this coin. The 1849 and 1851 dollar gold coin featuring Zachary Taylor was part of the first official series of gold coins issued by the U.S. Mint. On the obverse, you'll see a portrait of President Zachary Taylor, with the inscription Zachary Taylor, President of the United States. Around this, you'll find the words Liberty and the year of minting, either 1849 or 1850. The reverse side features a wreath of laurel leaves surrounding the coin's denomination of $1, along with the inscription United States of America. The wreath symbolizes victory, and the entire design was meant to reflect the strength and promise of the nation. Okay, here's the exciting part. We've talked about the history and design, but what about the value? Well, you might be surprised to learn that the 1849 to 1850 Zachary Taylor $1 gold coin is worth a lot more than its face value. While the face value of these coins is just $1, their market value today is far higher, due to a variety of factors including rarity, historical significance, and the price of gold itself. So, what exactly influences the value of the 1849 to 1850 Zachary Taylor $1 coin? First, let's talk about rarity. The 1849 and 1850 gold dollar coins weren't minted in huge quantities. In fact, they were produced during a transitional period, meaning they're harder to come by today. Especially coins in high-quality condition, those in mint state can command much higher prices. The condition of the coin plays a huge role in its value. Coins that are in excellent condition, especially those with little wear and minimal tarnishing, are much more valuable. For example, a coin graded in MS-65 condition, which is a high mint state, can fetch several $1,000s. Next, we have the price of gold. The 1849 to 1850 Zachary Taylor $1 coins are made of 90% gold. As the price of gold rises, so does the base value of these coins. Right now, with gold prices hovering around $1,900 per ounce, the melt value of the gold in these coins alone can add substantial worth to the coin. As of today, the melt value of a gold dollar coin is typically between $60 to $100, depending on the current market price of gold. But like I mentioned earlier, the value of these coins is much higher than their melt value due to their historical significance and rarity. So, how much is a Zachary Taylor $1 coin really worth in the current market? Well, that can depend on a few things, but let me break it down for you. An 1849 or 1850 Zachary Taylor $1 gold coin in good to fine condition can range anywhere from $200 to $600. If you have one that is graded AU or about uncirculated, you could see values anywhere from $600 to $1,200 or more. But the big bucks come in when you have a coin that is in near perfect condition, graded MS-65 or higher. Coins like these can fetch prices of $3,000 to $6,000 or more on the open market. And if you're lucky enough to find an uncirculated example, you could be looking at even higher values. So, there you have it. The 1849 to 1850 Zachary Taylor $1 gold coin is worth much more than its face value, and with the right condition, it could be worth thousands of dollars. If you happen to come across one of these coins, be sure to have it appraised by a professional to get the most accurate value. Thanks for watching today's video. If you found this information helpful or fascinating, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe, and drop a comment down below. Do you have a Zachary Taylor $1 coin in your collection, or have you ever come across one at a coin shop? We'd love to hear about it. Until next time, happy collecting! Hey everyone, Welcome back to the channel. If you're a fan of coins, history, or anything related to rare and valuable collectibles, you've come to the right place. In today's video, we're going to take a deep dive into the fascinating world of the 1881 James Garfield $1 coin. You might not think a coin that's over 140 years old could be worth much, but trust me, this one could be sitting on a treasure chest of value. Stick around to find out how much it's worth today, why it's so valuable, and how you can spot a real one from a fake. So, grab your magnifying glass, and let's get started. First, let's talk about the history of the 1881 James Garfield $1 coin. This coin was struck as part of the U.S. Mint series of presidential dollar coins. James Garfield, the 20th President of the United States, served a very short term from March 1881 until his tragic assassination in September 1881. Due to the timing of his presidency and the historical significance, this coin became part of the presidential dollar coin series. It was part of the second round of coins in the presidential series, which were first introduced in 2007, but this particular coin, the 1881 dated version, was a unique creation when it came to actual mintage and design. The reverse of the $1,881 shows a typical dollar design of that era, featuring a wreath surrounding the eagle, which is also featured prominently on many early U.S. coins. But what's special about this coin isn't just the design. It's the rarity and how a coin with such historical value has earned a place in collectors' hearts. Now, let's talk about the design, which is a key factor in its worth. On the obverse, you'll see a portrait of James Garfield, which is based on a photograph from his time as a general in the U.S. Army. The portrait is accompanied by the words, James A. Garfield, and the year, 1881. This is what you would see on a regular issue of the coin. The reverse features the classic U.S. Mint eagle design with an olive branch and arrows. You'll also see the inscription, E pluribus unum, along with United States of America. The coin's face value of $1 is prominently shown, as well as the mint mark that indicates where it was made. Now, let's get to the part you're really interested in. What is this coin worth, and why? At first glance, the 1881 Garfield dollar might not seem like it's worth all that much, especially since it's not as famous as other rare coins like the 1909 SVDB Lincoln penny or the 1913 Liberty Head nickel. However, when it comes to collectors of presidential coins, the 1881 Garfield $1 coin is actually quite valuable. The mintage number of the 1881 Garfield dollar coin is relatively low, about 10 million were minted. While that sounds like a lot, it's important to keep in mind that most of these coins were either spent or are now sitting in people's coin collections. The condition of the coin significantly impacts its value, and this is where things get interesting. Uncirculated and high-grade coins, those that are in pristine condition, meaning they've never been in circulation or have very little wear, can fetch a premium on the market. An 1881 Garfield dollar in mint state, MS-65 or higher, can be worth anywhere from $100 to $150 depending on the quality and current market demand. But here's where it gets even more interesting. Coins that are graded higher, say an MS-67 or MS-68, can go for upwards of $500 or more in the right market. In 2023, a coin with a high-grade designation sold for more than $600 at auction. This is a reminder that even lesser-known coins can appreciate dramatically over time. So what's the current market like for these coins? As of 2024, the market for the 1881 Garfield dollar has been somewhat steady, but it's important to note that the value can fluctuate based on the overall demand for presidential coins and the health of the rare coin market in general. Rare coins, especially those tied to U.S. history, have been known to appreciate in value over time. There's also the fact that there are not many of these coins in pristine condition left out there. As more and more collectors recognize the importance of the 1881 Garfield $1 coin, the demand is likely to increase, especially if there's a special anniversary or event related to Garfield, his presidency, or his legacy. So, whether you're looking to buy one for your collection or you already have one lying around in an old coin jar, it's definitely worth considering the potential growth and value of this iconic piece of American history. Okay, So let's talk about how you can identify a genuine 1881 Garfield dollar coin. The market for rare coins is also filled with counterfeit pieces, so it's important to be careful and make sure your coin is the real deal. Here are a few tips to help you spot a fake. Check the mint mark. Every coin has a mint mark, usually located on the reverse, under the eagle's tail feathers. The mint mark indicates where the coin was struck: Philadelphia, Denver, or San Francisco. If the mint mark is missing or doesn't match the original minting locations for this coin, it could be a fake. Look for wear and tear. An authentic uncirculated coin will have sharp, clear details. If the design appears worn or faded, it could be a sign the coin was circulated. If it's in rough condition, it's probably not worth much. Examine the weight. A genuine 1881 Garfield dollar coin should weigh around 26.73 grams. If it feels lighter or heavier, it could be counterfeit. Consult a professional. When in doubt, always consult a professional numismatist or get the coin graded by an official coin grading service like the Numismatic Guarantee Corporation, NGC, or Professional Coin Grading Service, PCGS. These experts can help you determine the authenticity and grade of your coin. And that's a wrap on today's video. The 1881 James Garfield $1 coin may not be the most well-known collectible out there, but it certainly has value, especially if you're looking for a piece of American history. Whether you're just starting your collection or you've been collecting for years, keep an eye on these coins because, with the right condition, they could be worth more than you think. Let me know in the comments below. Do you have any 1881 Garfield $1 coins in your collection? Have you ever come across one in the wild? Don't forget to hit that like button if you found this video helpful, and make sure to subscribe for more rare coin content and tips. Until next time, happy collecting! Thanks for watching! Hey, coin collectors and history enthusiasts! Welcome back to the channel. Today, we're diving into a fascinating piece of American history, the Theodore Roosevelt $1 coin. But this isn't just any ordinary coin. This coin is one of the most valuable and sought-after items in the numismatic world. So, if you're curious about its history, value, and why it's worth so much today, stick around because you're in for a treat. Let's start by taking a step back into history. The year was 1901, and Theodore Roosevelt had just become the 26th President of the United States following the assassination of President William McKinley. Roosevelt's administration would go on to become one of the most impactful in U.S. history, shaping policy, conservation efforts, and even the design of U.S. currency. But wait, what does Theodore Roosevelt have to do with a $1 coin? Well, as part of his push for national reform, Roosevelt sought to modernize the U.S. coinage system. In 1907, he played a key role in the design of the $1 coin, which would go on to be known as the Roosevelt dollar. First off, let's talk about the design. The Roosevelt $1 coin was designed by renowned artist Augustus St. Gaudens, who had also designed the iconic $20 gold coin that features Lady Liberty. The $1 coin's design was a stunning work of art, featuring a full-length figure of Liberty holding a sword and olive branch, symbolizing peace and readiness for war. It was a true piece of American artistry, embodying Roosevelt's vision of strength and peace. Now, you might be asking yourself, why is this coin worth so much today? Was it always valuable, or is this something that grew over time? Let's break it down. Here's the thing. The Theodore Roosevelt $1 coin, particularly the issues from 1907, 1908, and 1909, are incredibly rare. The U.S. Mint produced relatively few of them during these years, with a total mintage that's nowhere near as high as many other coins from the era. For example, in 1907, just 500,000 coins were minted, and the following years saw similarly low numbers. A small mintage like that combined with a coin designed by a master artist made these pieces highly desirable among collectors. And here's the kicker, these coins were often kept in poor condition. Many were used in circulation, and like all coins, they took a beating over time. But if you're lucky enough to find one in pristine, uncirculated condition, you're holding a treasure. In fact, a well-preserved 1907 Roosevelt dollar can fetch anywhere from $500 to $10,000, depending on the condition and whether it has been graded by a professional service like the PCGS or NGC. Grading is key in determining the value of these coins. Coins that have been professionally graded and receive a high grade, like MS-65 or higher, can demand top dollar. For example, a 1907 Roosevelt dollar in MS-65 could be worth upwards of $10,000, while a coin in lower grades might only bring in a few $100s. Let's talk about specific examples. At auction, one of the highest prices ever paid for a 1907 Roosevelt dollar in MS-67 grade reached a staggering $50,000. That's a huge return on an investment for any coin collector. However, most of these coins on the market today are in lower grades, which means you can still find one at a reasonable price. As of the current market, here's what you can expect. A 1907 Roosevelt $1 in good, G4, condition might be worth around $200 to $500. A 1907 in fine, F12, condition could bring between $500 and $1, $500. A 1907 in extra fine, XF40, or about uncirculated, -50 Australian dollars, condition can range from $1,500 to $3,500. A pristine, uncirculated coin in MS-65 or higher can be worth anywhere from $5,000 to $10,000. But the value of these coins isn't just about their rarity and condition. It's also about their historical significance. The Theodore Roosevelt $1 coin represents a time when the U.S. was modernizing, both in terms of its coinage and its role on the world stage. It's a symbol of Roosevelt's legacy, a leader who pushed for progressive reform, environmental conservation, and a more powerful America. And when you compare this vintage coin to the more modern US dollar coins, it's clear why the Roosevelt dollar still holds such a special place in the hearts of collectors. It's a window into a different time, a piece of American history that many people don't even know about, but that's why it's so valuable today. So, whether you're a seasoned numismatist or just getting into coin collecting, the Theodore Roosevelt $1 coin from 1907 to 1909 is one you definitely want to keep your eye on. With its rich history, beautiful design, and significant rarity, it's a true gem in the world of coins. And who knows, maybe the next time you're flipping through a pile of old coins, you'll discover one of these hidden treasures yourself. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon for more coin history and value insights. Thanks for watching, and happy collecting! Hey, coin collectors and history enthusiasts! Welcome back to the channel. Today, we're diving deep into the world of the 1974 Eisenhower dollar coin, a coin that has intrigued collectors for decades. Whether you're a seasoned numismatist or just curious about the value of this unique coin, you're in the right place. Some coins are just fascinating because of their history. Others, like the 1974 Eisenhower dollar, are valuable because of their rarity and the conditions surrounding their production. Today, we're going to break down what makes this coin so interesting, how much it's worth today, and how you can tell if your coin is valuable. Before we talk about value, let's take a quick trip back in time. The Eisenhower dollar was introduced in 1971 to honor President Dwight D. Eisenhower, the 34th President of the United States, and a key figure in American history. The coin was created as part of a commemoration of the Apollo 11 moon landing, which was a significant milestone in the space race. The Eisenhower dollar, also called Dyke dollar, features a portrait of Eisenhower on the obverse, designed by Frank Gasparo. On the reverse, the coin features an image of the Apollo 11 moon landing, with an eagle landing on the moon's surface. A striking design, right? But what about the 1974 coin in particular? In 1974, the Eisenhower dollar was produced in both copper-nickel clad and 40% silver versions. This year is important because it was one of the last years the coin was minted in significant numbers, and it gives us a clue about its future value. Now, let's break down the 1974 Eisenhower dollar coin in more detail. The coin was minted in two main types, the regular business strike, and the silver-clad proof version. For the regular, non-proof version, the coin is made of copper-nickel. These were produced in large numbers for circulation, so they're the more common of the two. However, the proof coins, which were made for collectors, contained 40% silver and were produced in much smaller numbers. Proof coins are much more valuable today. So, what's the value of a 1974 Eisenhower dollar today? It really depends on a few key factors: whether it's a regular circulation coin or a proof coin, its condition, and where it was minted. Let's break it down. The 1974 Eisenhower dollar that was minted for circulation isn't going to be worth a lot unless it's in exceptional condition. You can expect to find these coins for about $1 to $2, maybe a little more if it's in uncirculated condition, but that's about it. But if you have one of the 40% silver-proof coins, that's where things get interesting. The 1974 silver Ike dollar can be worth significantly more, and here's why. The value of silver is a big factor in determining how much these coins are worth today. As of right now, the price of silver hovers around $23 to $25 per ounce. Since each 1974 proof coin contains about 0.3161 ounces of silver, the silver value alone is around $7 to $8. But that's just the base value. The condition and collector demand can push the price much higher. Now, if you've got an Eisenhower dollar from 1974 with a rare mint mark, you might be in luck. The 1974 coins were minted in 3 locations: Philadelphia, Denver, and San Francisco. The Philadelphia mint didn't use a mint mark, but Denver coins are marked with a D, and San Francisco proof coins have an S mint mark. If you have a proof coin with the S mint mark, it's worth more than the typical circulating coin. Additionally, there's an interesting situation with the 1974 S double die variety. This is a rare error coin where the obverse shows a noticeable doubling of the date or inscriptions. If you happen to have one of these coins, it could fetch a much higher price in the right market. We're talking potentially hundreds or even thousands of dollars for a coin in great condition. While the 1974 Eisenhower dollar isn't a coin that's likely to make you a millionaire, it is a great piece of U.S. history, and its value is slowly rising. If you have a silver version in excellent condition, it could fetch around $10 to $15, with some higher-end proof coins reaching $20 to $30 depending on the condition and demand. On the auction market, though, especially for proof coins and the rarer varieties, collectors are willing to pay more for well-preserved examples. It's all about demand and condition. Before you sell or buy, here are some tips. First, always check the condition of your coin. A coin in mint state, which means it has no wear or marks, will always be worth more. The better the grade, the higher the price. Second, always look for the mint mark and any potential errors, especially the rare double die variety. If you're unsure, it's always worth taking your coin to a professional appraiser or a coin dealer. So, to sum it up, the 1974 Eisenhower dollar may not be worth a ton of money unless you have a proof coin or a rare variety, but it's definitely worth checking the condition and mint mark of your coin. Whether you're a collector or just getting started, the Eisenhower dollar is a piece of history that can be quite rewarding to learn about. Thanks for tuning into today's Coin Talk. Make sure to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you never miss an update on your favorite coins and collectibles. Drop a comment below if you've got any 1974 Eisenhower dollars or if you've ever come across a rare variety. Until next time, happy collecting! Welcome back to the channel, coin collectors and numismatists. If you're passionate about rare coins or looking for that elusive treasure in your collection, you've come to the right place. Today, we're diving deep into one of the most fascinating coins ever made, the Liberty 2000p mint mark Morgan dollar coin. You've probably heard about this coin, but what makes it so valuable, and why are collectors flocking to get their hands on it? Stick around, because we're going to explore its history, significance, and current market value. You don't want to miss this. Let's start with some history. The Morgan dollar, named after its designer George T. Morgan, was first minted in 1878 and was a staple of U.S. currency for many years. The coin features the iconic portrait of Lady Liberty on the front, and the reverse displays a majestic eagle holding arrows and an olive branch. Over time, the Morgan dollar became synonymous with the Old West and American prosperity. Although production of the Morgan dollar ended in 1904, the coin's legacy didn't stop there. In 1921, the U.S. Mint decided to bring it back for one more year. But here's where things get interesting. Fast forward to the year 2000, when the U.S. Mint decided to release a very special issue, a restrike of the Morgan dollar to mark the millennium. The coin we're focusing on today is the 2000p Mint Mark Morgan dollar. It was released as part of the Millennium Coinage and Currency Program, and it carries the Philadelphia Mint's P Mint mark. Now, this might look like a regular Morgan dollar at first glance, but the 2000p Morgan is a commemorative reissue, meaning it wasn't actually circulated like the original coins from the late 1800s and early 1900s. So, why is the 2000p Morgan dollar so special and valuable? Well, it's not just because it's a beautiful tribute to one of America's most famous coins. There are a few key reasons why this coin is sought after by collectors. Firstly, the 2000p Morgan dollar wasn't minted in large numbers. The U.S. Mint produced only a limited number of these coins, making them a rare find in the market today. While other Morgan dollar coins from different years were struck in the millions, the 2000p has a much lower mintage, especially when you consider how many collectors are after one. Another reason for its value is that it was struck as part of a special program to commemorate the turn of the century. It's a unique piece of American history, a nod to the past while celebrating the future. These types of commemorative coins often carry extra value due to their limited production and historical significance. The demand for this coin is high among collectors. Many people view it as an investment piece, believing that its value will only increase over time. And with more and more collectors entering the market, prices continue to rise. The demand is especially strong for coins in excellent condition, so if you have one in mint or near mint state, you could be holding on to a valuable treasure. So how much is the 2000p Morgan dollar worth today? Well, as of now, the value can range from a few $100s to over $1,000, depending on the coin's condition. For instance, in excellent, uncirculated condition, this coin can fetch between $400 and $1,000 in the current market. If the coin is graded by a professional grading service like NGC or PCGS, its value could go even higher. Coins that are graded at higher levels, such as MS69 or MS70, are particularly valuable. These coins have been carefully preserved and show no signs of wear or damage. Grading can make all the difference when it comes to pricing, so if you're thinking about selling or buying one, be sure to check the coin's grade before making any decisions. Now, let's take a quick look at market trends. Over the past few years, the price of the 2000p Morgan dollar has seen a steady increase. As more collectors and investors get into the hobby, the demand for these coins has steadily climbed. And with coin markets continuing to heat up, it's possible that the value of the 2000p Morgan dollar could continue to rise. So, should you buy a 2000p Morgan dollar for your collection or investment? If you're a coin collector or someone looking to invest in rare, historical coins, it's definitely worth considering. But remember, the market can be unpredictable, and the value of any coin depends on factors like demand, condition, and rarity. But there's no doubt that the 2000p Morgan dollar is a beautiful and valuable piece of American numismatic history. Whether you're a seasoned collector or just starting, it's a coin that could make a great addition to your collection. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video and want to learn more about valuable coins, don't forget to subscribe to our channel and hit that notification bell so you never miss a video. Also, leave us a comment below. Do you own a 2000p Morgan dollar? What do you think about its value? We'd love to hear from you. Until next time, keep collecting, and keep discovering the treasures that history has to offer. See you in the next video. Hello, and welcome back to the channel. Today, we're diving into the world of American numismatics to explore one of the most fascinating coins in history, the Liberty $1 coin. Whether you're an avid coin collector, a history enthusiast, or just curious about why certain coins hold so much value, you're in the right place. From its intricate design to its historical significance, the Liberty $1 coin is not just a piece of currency, it's a symbol of American heritage. But what exactly makes these coins so valuable? And how much are they worth today? Let's find out. To understand the value of the Liberty $1 coin, we first need to look back in time. The Liberty head design, one of the most iconic in American coinage, first appeared on U.S. coins in the late 18th century. The $1 Liberty coin, specifically, was first minted in 1794, and it remained in circulation in various forms for much of the 19th century. The first ever Liberty head design on a silver dollar was created by U.S. Mint engraver Robert Scott, and it featured Lady Liberty's profile. This coin was minted as part of an effort to establish a solid, recognizable currency for the newly formed United States. But it wasn't just about the design, it also represented a vision of freedom, democracy, and national identity. Over the years, the design of the Liberty $1 coin evolved. By the mid-1800s, the design was updated with the seated Liberty version, which remained in circulation until the late 1800s. But it's the coins from the earlier years, particularly those minted in the 1790s and early 1800s, that truly capture the interest of collectors today. So, what makes a Liberty $1 coin valuable today? There are several key factors that collectors and investors look for when assessing these coins. Let's break it down. First, we have rarity. Many of the early Liberty $1 coins were minted in relatively small numbers, meaning there are fewer of them around today. The rarer the coin, the higher the potential value. Next, condition plays a huge role. Coins that have been well preserved, with sharp details and minimal wear, are far more valuable than those that are heavily worn. Coins that are graded in higher condition, such as MS-65 or MS-66, can fetch thousands or even tens of thousands of dollars. Then there's the mint year and mint mark. Some years are simply more desirable than others due to historical events or lower mintages. For example, the 1794 Liberty dollar is one of the most famous, as it's believed to be one of the first silver dollars struck by the U.S. Mint. It sold for over $10 million at auction in 2013. Now let's take a look at some of the most famous Liberty $1 coins that have made headlines due to their record-breaking sales. The 1794 Liberty silver dollar is perhaps the most well-known of all. Not only is it historically significant, but its extreme rarity and pristine condition make it a dream for collectors. In fact, in 2013, a $1,794, graded at a nearly perfect MS-66, sold for a staggering $10 million at a Stack's Bowers auction. It is considered the most expensive U.S. coin ever sold. But it doesn't stop there. Other Liberty dollars, such as the 1804 draped bust dollar, have also fetched impressive amounts. The 1804 is often called the king of U.S. coins due to its legendary status and rarity. One such example, in high condition, has sold for upwards of $4 million. So, what are Liberty $1 coins worth today? Well, it depends on a lot of factors. As we mentioned earlier, condition, rarity, and demand all play a crucial role. For example, you can find Liberty $1 coins from the 1800s for anywhere between a few $100s to a few thousand, depending on the specifics. However, certain high-grade coins or extremely rare versions can still fetch tens of thousands or more. Let's look at some examples. A circulated Liberty $1 coin from the 1850s or 1860s might sell for anywhere between $200 to $1,500, while coins in uncirculated condition can go for $5,000 or more. Meanwhile, a coin from the 1790s, even in lower grades, can still fetch tens of thousands at auction. One of the biggest factors affecting the value of Liberty coins today is the growing interest from investors. People see rare, high-quality coins as stable, long-term investments, much like art or real estate. So, the demand is really pushing prices higher, especially for the more historically significant pieces. If you're interested in starting your own collection of Liberty $1 coins, there are a few things you can do to get started. First, educate yourself. Learn about the different designs, mint years, and key characteristics of Liberty dollars. A good starting point is to invest in a high-quality guidebook to American coinage or join a numismatic association like the American Numismatic Association, ANA. Second, find a reputable dealer. Whether you're purchasing coins in person or online, make sure you're buying from a trusted source that can verify the authenticity and condition of the coins. Lastly, have a plan. Collecting coins can be an expensive hobby, so it's important to set a budget, know what you're looking for, and be patient. Rare coins don't appear every day, but with persistence, you can build a collection that's not only valuable, but also rich in history. So, there you have it, a deep dive into the fascinating world of Liberty $1 coins. Whether you're a casual collector or a serious investor, these coins continue to captivate people with their history, beauty, and potential for profit. And who knows? The next time you come across one, it could be worth a lot more than you think. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more videos on coins, history, and collecting tips. Until next time, happy collecting!